Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Judith Light is an acclaimed American actress and producer, known for her exceptional versatility on stage, television, and film. Over a career spanning 5 decades, she has earned critical praise and numerous awards for her compelling performances, her advocacy for LGBTQ+ rights, and her dignified presence as a veteran of the entertainment industry. Early life and education. Judith Ellen Light was born on February 9, 1949, in Trenton, New Jersey, USA. She grew up in a Jewish family and developed an early passion for the performing arts. Light attended Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where she earned a degree in drama. Her rigorous theater training laid the foundation for the depth and precision she would bring to her acting career. Stage career beginnings. After college, Light began her career in regional theater and made her Broadway debut in the 1975 revival of A Doll's House. Although success came gradually, she built a strong reputation in the theater world. In the 1980s, she won critical acclaim for her work in plays like Herzl and later became a 2-time Tony Award winner for her performances in Other Desert Cities, 2012, and The Assembled Parties, 2013. Her ability to portray complex, emotionally layered characters made her one of Broadway's most respected actresses. Breakthrough on television. Light's television breakthrough came in 1977 when she joined the cast of the daytime soap opera One Life to Live as Karen Wolick, a housewife with a scandalous double life. Her performance, particularly a powerful courtroom confession scene, became legendary in soap opera history and earned her 2 consecutive Daytime Emmy Awards in 1980 and 1981. Following her soap success, she transitioned to primetime television, landing the role that would make her a household name, Angela Bauer in the beloved sitcom Who's the Boss? 1984 to 1992. Her portrayal of a confident, career-driven advertising executive opposite Tony Danza broke stereotypes about working women on television and showcased her comedic timing and warmth. Later career and continued success. After Who's the Boss? Light continued to work across diverse genres. She earned praise for her roles in series such as Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, Ugly Betty, as the flamboyant Claire Mead, and Transparent, where her portrayal of Shelley Pfefferman earned her multiple Emmy nominations. She also appeared in acclaimed miniseries like The Assassination of Gianni Versace, American Crime Story, 2018, which further demonstrated her dramatic range. In addition to television, Light has remained active in theater, film, and activism. Her film credits include The Ryan White Story, Last Weekend, and Tick, Tick, Boom, 2021, among others. Activism and advocacy. Beyond her acting career, Judith Light is deeply respected for her humanitarian work. Since the 1980s, she has been an outspoken advocate for LGBTQ+ rights and HIV/AIDS awareness. She became one of the first major celebrities to publicly support the gay community during the AIDS crisis, using her platform to promote compassion and understanding at a time of widespread fear and stigma. Her advocacy has earned her numerous humanitarian awards and recognition from organizations such as the Trevor Project and the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, GLAAD. Personal life. Judith Light has been married to actor Robert Desiderio since 1985. The two met while working on One Life to Live and have maintained a strong, supportive relationship ever since. Despite her fame, Light has remained private about her personal life, focusing instead on her craft and causes. Legacy. Judith Light's career stands as a testament to intelligence, empathy, and artistry. From soap operas to Broadway stages, from sitcoms to streaming dramas, she has reinvented herself with every generation of audiences. Her enduring influence in both the entertainment industry and social activism continues to inspire young performers and advocates alike. Notable works and performances. Judith Light's career reflects a rare combination of longevity, artistic integrity, and reinvention. Over the years, she has balanced commercial success with meaningful, character-driven work. Below is a closer look at some of her most notable performances across television, stage, and film. Television: One Life to Live, 1977 to 1983, as Karen Wolick. Light gave one of the most memorable performances in daytime television history. Her dramatic courtroom confession scene, in which Karen revealed her secret life as a prostitute, is often cited as a turning point in soap opera acting. The raw emotion and realism of her portrayal earned her 2 Daytime Emmy Awards. Who's the Boss? 1984 to 1992, playing Angela Bauer, a confident, single advertising executive who hires a male housekeeper, Tony Danza. Light broke new ground for female characters in sitcoms. The show tackled gender roles and class differences with humor and grace, and Light's portrayal became iconic for its intelligence and warmth. Ugly Betty, 2006 to 2010, as Claire Mead. The stylish and unpredictable matriarch of the Mead family, Light demonstrated her knack for blending comedy with high drama. Her role added depth to the show's satirical world of fashion and earned her critical praise. Transparent, 2014 to 2019. Light's work as Shelley Pfefferman in the acclaimed Amazon series marked one of the finest performances of her career. Her portrayal of a complex, self-absorbed yet vulnerable woman navigating family and identity earned her multiple Emmy nominations and a new generation of fans. The Assassination of Gianni Versace. American Crime Story, 2018. In this anthology crime series, Light played Marilyn Miglin, the widow of one of serial killer Andrew Cunanan's victims. Her subtle, emotionally restrained performance was hailed as one of the highlights of the series. The Politician, 2019-2020, Light portrayed Dee Dee Standish, a savvy political strategist with a secret personal life, bringing elegance and authority to the Netflix dramedy. Stage: Judith Light's love for theater never diminished. Even at the height of her television fame, she returned to the stage repeatedly, earning widespread acclaim. Other Desert Cities, 2011-2012, her portrayal of Silda Grauman, a recovering alcoholic confronting family secrets, won her the Tony Award for Best Featured Actress in a Play. The Assembled Parties, 2013, Light's performance as Faye in Richard Greenberg's family drama earned her a 2nd consecutive Tony Award, further solidifying her place among Broadway's elite. All the Ways to Say I Love You, 2016, in this one-woman show by Neil LaBute, Light delivered a powerful and intimate performance that showcased her command of emotional storytelling. Film: While primarily known for her television and stage work, Light has appeared in a number of films that highlight her range. The Ryan White Story, 1989, a landmark TV movie about a young boy with AIDS. Light's empathetic portrayal of Ryan's mother, Jean White, was both groundbreaking and deeply moving. Last Weekend, 2014, playing the matriarch of a wealthy family, she captured the subtleties of aging, privilege, and emotional distance. Tick, Tick, Boom! 2021. Light appeared in Lin-Manuel Miranda's musical film adaptation, introducing her to a new generation of viewers. Awards and honors throughout her illustrious career. Judith Light has received numerous awards recognizing both her artistic achievements and humanitarian work. 2 Tony Awards for Other Desert Cities, 2012, and the assembled party's 2013 Daytime Emmy Awards for One Life to Live, 1980. 1981, Primetime Emmy nominations for Transparent and American Crime Story GLAAD Excellence in Media Award for her contributions to LGBTQ+ visibility Human Rights Campaign's National Ally for Equality. Award Women in Film Lucy Award. Celebrating innovation and inspiration advocacy and influence Judith Light's activism has been as impactful as her acting. During the height of the AIDS epidemic in the 1980s, she was one of the few major celebrities who openly supported the LGBTQ+ community when it was considered risky for one's career. She has served on the boards of several organizations, including the Point Foundation, Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS, and the Matthew Shepard Foundation. Her empathy and eloquence have made her a sought-after speaker at events promoting equality, mental health awareness, and social justice. She once said, "The work that we do in the world as artists is not separate from the work we do as human beings." Legacy and continued impact. Judith Light's legacy is one of brilliance, bravery, and authenticity. She is widely regarded as a performer's performer, an actress deeply respected by her peers for her discipline and emotional intelligence. Younger generations of actors often cite her as a mentor and role model, not only for her craft but also for her courage in standing up for what she believes in. Now in her 70s, Light continues to work actively in film and television, taking on roles that challenge societal norms and expand representation. Whether commanding a Broadway stage or bringing subtlety to a streaming drama, she remains a force of nature, a true artist who continues to evolve with time. Artistry, philosophy, and acting approach. Judith Light's acting career is defined not only by the breadth of her roles but also by the depth with which she approaches every performance. Known for her extraordinary emotional honesty and meticulous preparation, she often speaks about acting as a form of service, a way to tell human stories that foster empathy and understanding. Light has described her craft as an exploration of truth. She avoids superficial performances, instead diving into a character's psychological and spiritual dimensions. She often says that her goal is not to play a person but to become a conduit for their inner truth. Her work blends intellectual rigor with deep compassion, qualities that have made her equally powerful in comedy and drama. Preparation and process. Judith Light is a classically trained actress who relies heavily on research, observation, and emotional recall. She is known for spending extensive time analyzing her characters' histories, motivations, and contradictions. When preparing for roles such as Shelley Pfefferman in Transparent or Silda in Other Desert Cities, Light often interviewed people with similar life experiences, read related literature, and reflected on her own vulnerabilities. She believes that great performances come from understanding the parts of ourselves we most want to hide. She has said, "What you resist in yourself is often what your character needs most." Acting gives you permission to tell the truth about the parts of life that frighten you. This philosophy of radical honesty has made her performances deeply human and universally relatable. The influence of theater discipline. Light's roots in theater shaped her work ethic and precision. On stage, there is no room for vanity or shortcuts. An actor must fully inhabit the present moment. She has credited her stage training for teaching her resilience and humility, lessons she carried into her television and film work. She views acting as a sacred collaboration between performer and audience. In interviews, she often speaks about the exchange of energy that happens in live performance, calling it a form of collective healing. Balancing strength and vulnerability. A hallmark of Judith Light's artistry is her ability to portray women who are simultaneously powerful and fragile. From Angela Bauer's confident professionalism in Who's the Boss, To Shelley Pfefferman's raw emotional unraveling in Transparent, Light embodies the complexity of real women navigating identity, responsibility, and self-worth. Her performances reject stereotypes. Instead, she portrays women as multidimensional beings with moral ambiguity, humor, and depth. This balance has allowed her to transcend generations of Hollywood typecasting. Influence on the industry. Light's career longevity is a testament to her adaptability and openness to change. At a time when many actresses were sidelined after a certain age, she reinvented herself in the era of prestige television. Her performances in Transparent and American Crime Story introduced her to Millennial and Gen Z audiences, who embraced her as both an icon and a mentor figure. She is admired within the industry for her professionalism, generosity, and mentorship. Colleagues frequently describe her as deeply kind, intellectually curious, and fearless in confronting emotional challenges. Actors such as Jeffrey Tambor, America Ferrera, and Tony Danza have praised her as a teacher and guiding light on set. Philosophy on life and legacy. Judith Light's worldview is deeply rooted in empathy and service. Her commitment to social justice and her choice of roles often reflect a belief that storytelling can heal and unite. She once stated, "We are not here just to entertain. We are here to elevate consciousness, to remind people that we belong to each other." Her involvement with numerous humanitarian causes, including LGBTQ+ rights, HIV/AIDS awareness, and gender equality, mirrors this conviction. Light views activism and artistry as intertwined responsibilities rather than separate callings. In 2019, she was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, an acknowledgement of her enduring contributions to the arts and to social progress. During her acceptance speech, she dedicated the honor to the communities she has advocated for, saying that her career's purpose has always been to reflect humanity back to itself. Recent and ongoing work. Even into her 70s, Judith Light remains as active as ever. Recent appearances include The Menu, 2022, as Anne, a guest in a darkly satirical thriller about art, privilege, and morality. Poker Face, 2023, a guest role in Rian Johnson's critically acclaimed mystery series, where her performance as Irene Smothers earned rave reviews for its intensity and wit. The Young Wife, 2024, a feature film exploring themes of marriage and independence, where Light played a poignant supporting role. She has also continued lending her voice to social issues, speaking at universities and arts institutions about the importance of empathy, truth-telling, and inclusivity in storytelling. Enduring legacy. Judith Light stands among the rare artists whose impact transcends performance. She has become a cultural touchstone, an example of how intelligence, compassion, and authenticity can sustain a career and inspire generations. Her life's work embodies integrity, never chasing fame for its own sake, but using her platform to illuminate humanity in all its contradictions. In the ever-evolving landscape of entertainment, Judith Light remains a beacon of grace, courage, and wisdom, a living testament to the power of art done with purpose. Judith Light, a career timeline of brilliance and courage. Judith Light's career is one of constant growth and transformation. From her early theater roots to her acclaimed work in television and film, each decade of her life reflects an artist committed to depth, truth, and social responsibility. Below is a chronological look at the evolution of her extraordinary journey. 1970s, early career and theater foundations. After graduating from Carnegie Mellon University, Judith Light immersed herself in the world of regional theater. She performed in classical and contemporary plays, honing her technique and discipline. 1970 to 1975. Light began performing in regional and repertory theaters, including the Milwaukee Repertory Theater and the Eugene O'Neill Theater Center, 1975. Made her Broadway debut in the revival of A Doll's House. Though it was a modest start, it introduced her to New York's professional theater community. Late 1970s. Appeared in television guest roles and continued to pursue stage work before landing her breakthrough television role. 1980s. Breakthrough and stardom. The 1980s catapulted Judith Light into national prominence. This was the decade in which she became a household name. 1977 to 1983. Joined the cast of the daytime drama One Life to Live as Karen Wolick. Her now famous courtroom confession scene, broadcast in 1979, remains one of the most iconic moments in soap opera history. It won her 2 Daytime Emmy Awards, 1980 and 1981. 1984 to 1992, starred as Angela Bauer in the hit sitcom Who's the Boss?, opposite Tony Danza. The show, which ran for 8 seasons, was a ratings success and made Light a symbol of intelligent, independent women in television comedy. 1989, starred in the Emmy-nominated TV movie The Ryan White Story, portraying the mother of a young boy with AIDS. This role reflected Light's emerging activism and empathy for
Bye bye, thanks for watching, bye.